Yeah, man. We are in downtown Dallas, walking around. Just got done chatting with, you ever get those connections in life that are just godly in nature, where you just know that the Creator is saying, I need you here at this time to meet this guy. I had one of those. That was good. It's always good to connect with someone of a like mind who gives great insight that you just weren't expecting. And that's the power of being able to ask good questions. See the beautiful Dallas skyline from downtown. We are here. How's it going, y'all? Checking out the Empower Network, getting to know them, seeing what we really think about the folks that are involved. And I met a guy outside of that who's a professional networker, right? That's what he does. He goes and he just professionally networks, right? Puts together sales staff for products. Just an amazing guy, right? Made his first $1 million by the time he was 17. I don't know that to be a fact. I haven't verified any of that, but he's got no reason to lie to me, right? He's not trying to get money out of me there. Exchange numbers, but got a chance to talk to him a little bit more. Really connect in just a couple minutes about the power of what God has planned for people in this time. How you doing, sir?
All right.
And I am building an army. And I'm a spy for the bad side, right? In my mind. One of the things they talked about, one of the powerful things is living out of your imagination. And so when you're living in your imagination, or everything around you, this is again one of the successful people on stage communicating with the group, sharing their keys to success. One of those staying keys that I stumbled upon to get myself out of feeling unhealthy. After my third heart surgery, I just didn't feel healthy anymore. I didn't have any energy. All these excuses and challenges. So I had a choice. You could either let those excuses rule my life and dictate my life, or I could imagine what I would do if I was healthy. And that's what I started doing. I started doing the stuff that I did when I was healthy, or if I was healthy. I walked my dogs, went to the woods, I hung out, played my harmonica for the Lord. Nice. Do a little dream building on the Camaro, right? So what could I do in the next 90 days to then be able to drive one of these, right? And we got two different colors you can look at. Are they the same color? I think they're matching, right? You and your wife could have matching Camaros. I'm pretty sorry, dude. I didn't mean to put your license plate. And maybe that's your vision. How y'all doing? Or you can get a Porsche. And maybe you want to drive a Porsche. But you got to imagine yourself in it. You got to see yourself driving it. You got to know what it's going to feel like to get behind the wheel. You got to touch your imagination. You got to dream build. It's all the same thing. It's all just getting in touch with who you really want to be. I want to be a person who is serving my Lord and is preparing people for struggles. I want to build an army of people that are capable of withstanding tough times. Being able to push through tough times. People that understand what it's like to go through tough times. I want to build an army of people who aren't afraid to push through the tough times. When I first started getting into sales and applying the mindset of an entrepreneur to my life, and looking at my life like business people look at business, like successful business people, really good entrepreneurs, not the bad managers that you've had. I mean real business people. I started trying to think like they thought. When I started doing those things, my imagination changed. I started seeing better ways of doing things, solutions to problems I didn't know existed. And that's what I want this army to be able to help me do. Be able to take living with health problems and use that and push through, because it's easy to push through getting a no with a sale or a business not growing as fast as you like when you can overcome challenges by just doing simple things every day and you're used to it. And I remember saying, it's not hard for me to go find things that I can do that are a challenge, that cause me to have to grow, that cause me to have to push through a tough time. Like I can just carry laundry to the laundromat, just go for a really long walk and wear myself out enough. Look at this beautiful church here. Isn't that pretty? Share a little of the city with you here. Got a beautiful view. I used to want to always work for Deloitte & Touche, one of those big consulting firms. I always thought that'd be kind of cool. Colonnade. You got that building, don't know what that is, but it's a big triangle. Looks cool. The other cool thing about living in your imagination is you can end up anywhere, doing anything at any time, and it can be anything you want, right? Like in my imagination, I'm always preparing for attack. Right? The plane falls out of the sky. Somebody starts shooting up the joint. Or how would I turn this into food? Like how about we start, instead of growing grass down here, how about we start growing food? Right? I don't know if you can see this down here. But, there's plenty of space where we could be growing food instead of growing ornamentals. But can we get enough? Can we grow enough? Can we keep enough to feed a city? 6 million people here. I don't think I fit the decor of the group over here. Let's see how long it takes before I get a security guard coming out here asking me what I'm doing. So I just want to share the power that comes from going to events. What that you learn, that you grow, that you connect, that you meet the people. You can't. I went and visited some of my biker friends. Going after some scam. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is, well, if I wanted to learn how to ride motorcycles real well, I had to get around the people who knew how to ride motorcycles real well. So that's what I did. Right? You run across the street, we're going to go back to it. Let's do that running stuff. It's for the birds. Right, so if I want to learn how to make money blogging, or if I want to learn how to do anything, build a sustainable house, if I want to learn how to do construction, if I want to be anything, I got to get around people that are already that and learn from them. You can only go so far on your own, and getting around others really helps grow. So to get around people that have done what I thought was right and what reaffirmed that, hey, if I just keep imagining I'm healthier and stronger and more equipped and more resourced, what could I do with it? And I've got 20 years to live, and the world isn't going to end, right? And how many of you are annoyed with that truck? How many of you fell into the 2012 Into the World, the Mayans? Right? I did, and I watched a lot of those silly movies. And, my video today is almost the end of 2013. Right? It's October of 2013. So they were, something wasn't right there. The world didn't end. And my retirement plan was, December 2012, I'd be retired. Wouldn't have to worry about money anymore. Well, that didn't work out so good. So, I had to find a way to actually do what I started doing and goofing off doing about the whole Mayan thing, and just actually turn it into a lifestyle and a way of making money. Got some more beautiful buildings, another beautiful church, surrounded in all this glass. Lots of cool old boats. It's not like looking goofy in front of everybody because I'm walking and talking to myself into the camera. But little do they know that this is how millionaires make a living now. Not just connecting with people, talking. Went to a Methodist church when I was a little kid. Nothing like this thing. At the Dallas Museum of Art. Actually, that's the other cool thing about events. You get to go to beautiful places, see beautiful things. Depends on which group you follow, Some of them like to go places like Ohio in January, Got a nice Jaguar here. So, you start getting around and associating with people that have money or things, and you learn that, man, these people are just like you. They watch the same crazy videos on the internet that you do. They have the same conspiracy theories that you do. They have the same challenges in life that you do. And all you're trying to do is learn what they're doing different to make money. And they're all using systems of some kind. And really all we're doing is saying, hey, put your systems online. Build your team online and be able to keep and communicate with them online. My team, I want to build an army of light. An army of people that are dedicated to doing good. I'm going to go check out this waterfall here. So, I want people, again, that have been through some really tough things and know how to overcome it. Because we're going to utilize this forum, this technology, to subvert evil, right? To inspire, encourage, and challenge people to live more, be more, do more, and add more out of their life. Something about that sound just calms you down. It's beautiful. It's got this little spot of nature here. Kind of cool. See where your imagination can take you? It can take you into all kinds of crazy places. I think I'm crashing a party accidentally. Yeah, I'm walking my way out and just walked in and realized I probably need to walk back out.
Yeah.
It's beautiful here. So that's part of the museum then?
Yeah, it is. It's the sculpture garden for the museum.
Oh, okay.
But we're open to art and it's free.
I live up in Spain. I just was down here for an event. We got a break, so I was walking around. Having just walk around downtown, right? I walked in because of the waterfall and it was just this whole other peaceful world in here. And I went, oh, I gotta go check this out. This is nice. So I guess from here, is there anything to walk and see?
For about 3 blocks this way, if you go to here, see where the red building is on the corner? Around stores, that's really like the heart of downtown Dallas. That's the place to go.
Okay.
If you're gonna go somewhere. That'd be a good spot.
Thanks so much.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
Really good day, beautiful.